Guys, be very honest and tell me one thing. Have you ever seen a biology question in the exam and you go like, oh my god, I studied this but I can't recall the exact answer. For revision, see, whatever works for you is the best thing, whether you are free in your school or when you are traveling via the transportation system while you're to your school, you can use that time to revise. Like you prefer it to be a PYQ or a previous year paper of, let's say, in a bracket of 5 years, that would be the best one. Guys, be very honest and tell me one thing. Have you ever seen a biology question in the exam and you go like, oh my god, I studied this but I can't recall the exact answer? If yes, then you are at the right place. Because in this video, I'll be giving you the strategy which will tell you how to approach the subject and how to prepare well for your periodic test first for the biology exam. Because trust me guys, you don't need to study for 3 to 4 hours specifically for bio. You just need to have the right approach, or rather I should say the smart approach. So let's begin and see what are the most common mistakes that students make which you should absolutely avoid in order to have a smooth preparation. First things first, if you're not revising a concept, that's really bad, because in that way you will never be able to build a memory for the concept. So please make sure you revise as and when you have time with you. Make sure you always include the key concepts, the diagrams, as well as the in-text and the back questions of your NCERT. So without testing yourself and then just keep on reading the books won't help. So whenever you are reading, please ask yourself, what if a question is framed from this particular sentence? Or what if a question comes from this particular concept? Am I able to explain myself or my friend or my family member? If yes, then you are good to go. Otherwise, you need to work on it a little bit more. Ignoring all the diagrams and keywords, like I said, bacha, every concept, diagram or in-text and back question from your NCERT are really important. The reason is these questions directly appear in the exam. You will find many of them in PYQs as well as in the sample papers, which is a clear reflection that these questions are repeatedly being asked in the previous years. And now picking up new topics at the very last moment, that again will just pile up the burden on you. It will only make you feel overwhelmed. Because see, at the last moment, you're already very panicked. You also have physics and chemistry with you, right? You are giving the exam for science as a whole. And at that point, if you're just picking up new concepts from biology, you'll feel like, oh my god, am I missing out on something? Am I forgetting the previously done topics? So please don't do that. Be easy on yourself. And whatever you have studied, make sure you just revise them over and over again. Now the question is what you should actually do to secure the best marks. You have to firstly consider NCERT as your best friend. It should be your number one priority, like it's mentioned over here. And I've repeated it, I think, quite some time in the video also, that every single term, activity, diagram, concept, in-text and back questions are absolutely important. Try them over and over again. Even if you know them, try solving it. Try writing down the answer. Try drawing the diagrams as well as labeling them. Right? This will give you an idea that, okay, yes, I am confident enough. I can take up any question in the exam. Okay, again, mastering all the keywords as well as the diagrams, in-text and back questions are really important. And finally, just keep on revising beta. For revision, see, whatever works for you is the best thing, whether you are free in your school or when you are traveling via the transportation system while you're to your school, you can use that time to revise. In fact, if you don't feel like it, you can simply record the audio of yourself explaining a particular topic, and whenever you are free at home, just let that audio on, and once you hear also, you can recall certain concepts because you have explained it obviously, so you will be able to know that yes, this is the best language in which I can understand, right? This will help you. Now, followed by which, bacha, what should be the last 48 hours strategy? What you should be doing exactly 2 days before the examination. Okay, please try to solve one full length mock paper. You can also pick up any PYQ, prefer it to be a PYQ or a previous year paper of, let's say, in a bracket of 5 years, that would be the best one. Or you can also pick sample papers from the past 5 years. Okay, now sit for 3 hours, take up your notebooks, stationery, sit in a well condition and start writing the answers. Okay, now this will help you know, okay, what are my weaknesses, what are my strengths. In the duration of 3 hours, am I able to complete the entire question paper, or my speed is too slow or too fast? So this will give you an idea, okay, this is how you should be prepared for the exam. Okay, please be mindful that during this time, you should not cheat, you should not take help from your reference book or your notes. Be absolutely honest to yourself, because that result will give you a progress. Okay. Analyze the mistakes, whatever mistakes you have. I would recommend generally in class 10th. This is just the beginning of the year, guys. So whenever you're making mistakes, either you use a highlighter and highlight in the NCERT or in your notes. These are the topics that I forget, and keep on revising them. Once you open the books, the highlighted portions will just gain your attention quickly. Or you can also prefer a small sticky note in your book or a notebook to mention down, okay, these are the mistakes. Or you can make a separate mistake notebook also, chodu sa diary, where you just keep on noticing, noting down whatever problems that you are being facing. Okay, revise short note and NCERT highlights. Like I said, highlight the important pointers that you keep on forgetting and then revise them over and over again. Please make sure that during this time you eat light and sleep on time, guys. Okay, don't go out for junk food or just eat anything heavy. Keep your stomachs light on food and sleep properly. Take 7 to 8 hours of sleep so that you wake up fresh. You don't feel stressed out or burdened. Please remember, guys, this is just the beginning. This is just a testament to what you have studied. This is not a true reflection of how well you can score in the actual board examination. It's just a progress test, right? So please be confident. Whatever you have studied, I'm sure you will secure the best marks. And with that, I wish you all the very best and good luck for the exams. Keep on believing in yourself, and thank you very much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you, guys.